Hey people, Injured here, 53, Estia Province, blue team. We have Morgan, MLGman, as an Inquisitor, offensive hero with awesome control abilities. A little bit of support too, begins in melee combat but can get specialized range weapons. Alongside, it's our favorite Spanish Tyranid, it's Floid, as a Hive Tyrant, very durable hero, walks through objects and cannot be suppressed. Powerful offense, disruption and support. Begins in melee combat with a basic synapse. I think I will name you Alejandro. That is now official Games Workshop canon. Rounding off the blue team here is Phoenix, as an Ordo Malleus brother captain, durable hero that walks through objects and cannot be suppressed. Powerful offense and support. Fights in melee combat, breaking stuff already. Those things don't have destruction animations, apparently it's disappeared. Red team, we have two Warlocks. First up is Brawler, and we also have HansMoleman. These guys are powerful melee spellcasters that can leap into combat with some support, disruption and all that good stuff. This guy eating a hammer of the witches early on. And rounding off the teams is Adila with a Kommando knob, infiltrating hero that shoots you, stabs you and blows you up. Orky style, begins range combat with a twin link shooter up against the brother captain. There's a stun bomb, dodged pretty well. And Strat Squad can get stuck in. No, they're going to sit back and shoot. West side is turning blue after being capped by the Eldar. Inquisitor running into some Banshee, she didn't like that. Almost baited the stomp perfectly there, but a couple of models got hit by it. Mid, Alejandro's fighting a Warlock, and Tyranids is trying to push through here. Hormagaunts are backing him up. I think this is going to be a bad fight, I think, for the Banshees. Hormagaunts on them and double Termagant shooting at him. Who's going to blink first and retreat? I think it's going to be the Banshees. It is. Can they finish him off? Maybe. No. Floid can now push through and decap the VP or something, or maybe help bash one of the powers. I guess we're going to see the immolator over here. Oh, he's still got the channeling runes up. Look at that. To heal the Banshees. Powerful healing ability, but you do need to stay still and channel it. Hence the name. These guys all back at base, and channeling runes on the way for HansMoleman too. Morgan just backing off here. Dire Avengers are capping, but here comes some Tyranid help. Toxin sacks up for both of the Termagants now. This guy's... oh, he's going to come and revive the brother captain, his old Alejandro. I think he's going to hit level 2. This is exciting. Oh, I didn't hit level 2. Poor Alejandro. Inquisitor does start with a plasma pistol, which is handy. Chasing off some Dire Avengers. I guess he's going to take back this VP. Nobody can hold it for long. Some repairs for the Sentinel too. There's the cat. Not wanting to push through though. Knowing that Banshees could show up at any moment, flying onto your screen with fleets and chopping you up. This is a cheetah shield over here, giving those guys perfect cover. Here comes the rest of the Eldar. HansMoleman with a Guardian Weapon team on the way. Pain Boy up for Adila. I've been seeing these guys a lot recently in replays. Chasing down some Strat Squad. These guys, with their Nemesis focus, turns them into a dedicated melee squad, I guess. They can really hold their own in Tier 1. We'll see how they do in Tier 2. As you can see, gives them more health and more melee damage. More melee skill also gives them a special attack. And energy burst. Energy burst is pretty good. Burns off some energy and slows you down, I think. I don't think it does damage, but pretty damn useful. On-demand snare. Which isn't suppression, so you can get fat guys with it. Oh hey, Alejandro with extended carapace and rending talons. He can charge in and use seismic roar, and he's level 2, so he can do it immediately upon charging in. He's got enough energy to use one after the other. I think the seismic roar is 45 energy, and the charge is 60. So the captain with no war gear might see a big 2v2 fight here in the mid. Pain Boy supporting those sluggers really helps them get into combat and also get stuck into some longer melee fights with that heal over time. Sluggers here getting pretty low And ran into a crippling poison too. That was a nasty destructor. Termagant's now reinforcing off the brood nest. That's one of the global abilities of the Hive Tyrant. Seismic Roar, there it is. Knockback and damage with some green crap left on the ground for damage over time. Brother Captain goes down again. More XP for Alejandro. Uh-oh, grenades almost taking out the brood nest, but it does go down eventually anyway. Hormagaunt's not a good approach, and I don't think the Hive Tyrant wants to charge into that. Banshees with the war shot. You need to turn around, Mr. Hive Tyrant, I think. We have Purgation Squad with those incinerators. They are a suppression weapon if you shoot long enough, I think. Here we go. Oh yeah, they use that purge by flame thing there, which slows you down. You can get silences in tier 2, which is pretty useful. Strike Squad, almost dropped a model or two. We have double stormtroopers, both with their sergeant. They have that no fuse grenade, which is really useful. Doesn't do as much damage as regular grenades with their fuses, but if you're good with your grenade aiming and timing, pretty damn useful. Hormagaunt's eating a lot of DACA. Those guys do have their adrenal glands, and we do have a warrior brood. They've got their barbed strangler, but that doesn't stop them getting their adrenal glands in tier 2 and providing some melee synapse. Might get a full power bash here. Instantly repurchased by your friendly Tyranid. 401463. Tier 2 now for Morgan and Phoenix. What is going on west side? It's blue. I see lots of dead guardsmen. Sentinels getting repaired. And oh hey, we got heavy weapon squad with a heavy bolter and spotters up. Did Brawler really not get another unit up? Here's a webway, and since this is a Warlock webway, it will heal nearby stuff with its ability. Immolator Blade is up for the Warlock here. Barb Strangler. Instant suppression, pretty damn good. Hive Tyrant might charge in, there we go. On the Shuriken. Alejandro now taking shots though. Needs to run away. Can they get on the power with any sort of solidarity to stand there and bash it? Strike Squad. I think they get a further hit point buff if they get their Justicar in tier 2, and the Justicar himself, I believe, has power melee. Good stomp. Ouch. Immolator. Guardsmen don't like fire, it turns out. Even magic space elf fire. Good usage of these shields, although the guardsmen will be able to use this one. Going to retake the west side. It's going to be a 2-1 for red team. VP's very, very close though. Rhino on the way for Phoenix. Don't see any other tier 2 stuff. Oh, Morgan does have a Chimera. There's that channeling. Banshee's tanking everything with that. Grenade. Nicely dodged by those Hormagaunts. Well done, Floyd. Warrior Brood in a decent position there to get shots in, but as the Shuriken is going to move forward, I need to be careful. In full retreat, in fact, is that Warrior Brood. Here's the Rhino. Going to get the Heavy Bolter turret to supplement that Storm Bolter Pintle mounted on front. Does have a Marine man in it, but you can't shoot that guy. Don't see much in terms of anti-vehicle here. Kommando can't get his own AV weapon until tier 3. Could see a Bright Lance over here. Hive Tyrants found some Banshees to eat. There's that Seismic Roar. They don't want to stand in there and fight him either. In his green crap. Hormagaunts, if they were in there a few seconds earlier to jump on those downed Banshees, that could have been really nasty for the Eldar. As it stands, they poked at the power a bit. In fact, maybe they got one of the generators down. Decap this wreck point. Some good work from the red team. West side is uncapped. Bit of a standoff going on. Chimera. Oh, I thought it had the mobile base upgrade with the beacon out, but no, it's just sitting there. Oh, there's that artillery spotter give me vision thing. Can use it to set up manticores and other good stuff. What does the Inquisitor have? Oh, it's Cruciators and the crossbow bolt pistol. Bad news for Banshees trying to get in on your stuff. Down goes the Rhino. Caught by a Bright Lance. Purgation Squad now have their silencers. AoE Inferno damage weapons, which is pretty painful. Also have the Rending ability, which gives them some AV. Uh-oh. Strike Squad go down. Kommando with his stick bombs. He's also got his Mega Boom kit. What about you, Mr. Brother Captain? He's going for his Nemesis Demon Hammer. Try and control those sluggers. Here's some Wraith Guard. Bad news for the Chimera. Bad news for these Heavy Weapon Squad fellas too. The web weight is still up. And because it's a weird Eldar structure with Wraithbone technology, it will regenerate health, won't it? I guess not, maybe not. Could repair it though, of course. There's the Excruciators on the Wraith Guard. Our Avengers piling forward into some good grenadey positions. There we go. Forcing those heavy weapon fellas to move. And he's going to get the VP back, I think, here, Brawler. Wraith Guard trying to target a Sentinel. I think they'll be better served targeting this massive blob of stuff over here. There's Cloak of Shadows infiltrating those guys, giving them some damage resistance as they get partially revealed by stuff. 375, 410. 1-to-1 cap. 2-to-1 in fact by red team. No, they just took that west side. Looks like that Chimera is going to live. Maybe. Now it's stopped. That's bad. Need to keep moving. Those Wraith Cannons do not mess around. Almost took out the Sentinel there with one last volley. East side looking very orky. Kommando looking very sneaky. Level 3. Got some fully upgraded Stormtroopers here with those Acolyte Warriors. Giving them some health regen and the awesome Fanaticism ability for a few seconds of invulnerability. Can be used to great effect. Oh wow, those guys took some damage from tank bosses, shall we say. I don't think they could have used Fanaticism there because they were stunned. What is this? Oh, Sanctuary from the Terminator Librarian. Doesn't want to fight sluggers, I don't think. Wow, that's a lot of damage on him. Saved by Sanctuary there, maybe. Knocks back anything that goes inside of it that's an enemy. Autarch on the field. Miraculously not dead. She often dies very, very quickly. Seems like red team are able to push through more often than not on this east side. Feel like the Ordo Malleus player is having issues stabilizing in any of these fights. Seems to be getting caught out of position and kind of isolated. Stun bomb hits very nicely. Can they follow it up with some stick bombs? Nope. Grenade. Well dodged again by Floid. And hey, we do have Adrenal Gland Warriors and a Zone Throw. Where's Alejandro? Oh, he's back at base. West side is blue. Chimera still in play. Now have an auto cannon over here too. Bad news for everything. Does have ways to stop the Wraith Guard in their tracks as well. Uh-oh. Goes down though. Warlock getting a last hit there. And that's going to make this tough to hold on to this area. No real way to stop the Wraith Guard just marching up and doing this. That's pretty painful. 345 to 368 on the VPs. 2-to-1 cap for blue. But red team are going to take the west side back. Sentinel trying to do work with the Missile Ultra. Shoot and keep moving. Doing a good job so far. They really are chasing in these Eldar. Not sure what these Dire Avengers are trying to do here. Just trying to get more damage on the Sentinel, I guess. Wraith Guard might be going in for the kill on the Chimera, but needs to be careful here, Brawler. Grenades flying in. Now you need to run away, Dire Avengers. Uh-oh. Wraith Guard taking a hell of a lot of damage all of a sudden. The Spirit Seer squad leader exploded, which caused a stun on those Wraith Guard. Tyranids loitering around the mid. 335, 362. Tier 3 all round. In fact, there's a Carnifex on the way for Floid. What is this? Tank Busters power bashing. Can turn those rocket launchers to the Carnifex when they see it. Did the Wraith Guard get away? They did. We now have a Wraith Lord. Got a Bright Lance on the shoulder too. Try and shoot down that Chimera. Looks like Alejandro is coming over to revive. Such a useful and helpful Tyranid. Don't think it's going to level him to 5 though. Orks still in play with her spear. It's a power melee weapon. Trying to chase down a zone thrower, but at least keep it moving. So it does need to be still to fire or shoot or whatever it does. Here's a Carnifex. Special attack immediately. Doing a massive chunk of damage. Ouch to those Banshees. It is going for the Barbed Strangler. Awesome weapon. Plasma cannon that suppresses stuff on a giant alien thing. Pretty effective. Auto cannon doing some work. Can they stop the cap? There we go. Warlock might go down, in fact. Took shots from all angles there. Does barely get away. Inquisitor's back to her feet now, thanks to the Hive Tyrant. Level 3. And has some cool toys to use. 314, 362. Red team again. Getting very close to the VP. I don't think they've been able to decap it all that often though. Kommando throws out the stun bomb just to be annoying before he retreats. And the Carnifex looks like he's marching to the west side. Where is Alejandro? Gonna go, oh look, brother captain's down again. How much revive XP are you getting here? That might level him to 5. We have some Grey Knight Terminators on the way for Phoenix. Lots of requisition floated by Morgan. Might be saving up for a Baneblade or something. That is a level 5 now. Hive Tyrant. Flanking down the side. Us on Dire Revenge is a good approach here by a Brawler. But stopped in their tracks by the crippling volley. Not close enough to throw out their grenades, I don't think. There's one. Not quite close enough. And Excruciators as well. Inquisitor bossing that engagement, but only so much she can do with a Wraith Lord marching through. How much worse that would have been if the Inquisitor couldn't shut down those 2 approaches on the sides. Dire Avengers would have got some nasty grenades and the Banshees would have been chasing things down. 302, 362 on the VPs. I like how the Wraith Lord has a massive sword thing, but also likes to just backhand you with its left hand. Here's a Lumen Rust now. Big damage on the Wraith Lord from the autocannon power bashing from the Wraith Guard, and east side more pressure from the Orks. Can they get this brother captain again? Yes they can. Grey Knight Terminator is now in play. These guys with power melee halberds that do splash damage. That was the unstable fuel injection there, I think, that exploded Slugger. Painboy went down. Terminator's taking a lot of damage, but they are going to get rid. In fact, they're going to kill the Sluggers, not just get rid of them. Sloppy fight there from Adila after doing so well for so long. Underestimated the raw power melee nastiness of these Grey Knight Terminators, losing the Painboy and the Sluggers. Should have got out there earlier. These guys now getting a wrist-mounted incinerator because burning stuff is fun. Alejandro on capping duty. Might get a cap too. Brawler is 2v1 over here. But maybe not for long, because here comes Hans. Hans has got a fire prism too. Chasing down some Termagants. This could be a dicey fight for the blue team. Wraith Lord taking some damage, backing off. 267, 354. Orks still alive, I'd like to point out. Fancy special attack there. I don't think it hit anything. Are you going to shoot Carnifex? There you go. Boom. So painful. Needs to be careful now though with a fire prism around. Tank busters are still in play, but they're mostly on the east side. flash kits for Adila. One of them's already up. They have their blasters. Good damage to super heavy infantry and regular heavy infantry, which is a lot of the Grey Knight stuff. Purgation and Grey Knight Terminators. Here we go. Oh, we do have a rocket launcher Kommando too. Second flash kit spot is up. No upgrades yet. Kicking off though on the west side. Purgatus from Morgan. Looks like it was pretty well aimed. Hit the autarch, but she does get away. West side is turning red though. I believe it's the Wraith Guard that are camping. Yes, it was. 266324. Leman Russ taking shots from the Bright Lance. Doesn't want to sit there taking them. Bit of a standoff, but it's up to the blue team now to push. So look at this. Tier 3 Lictor in the back lines. This thing has heavy melee damage. Trying to get on the rear armor of the Fire Prism. Look at the damage. Gonna leap. Couldn't quite get the last hit. A couple more rear armor hits would have gone down, I think. This Lictor can infiltrate, as you can see, without draining energy. Pretty damn useful. East side. Relatively quiet now. No pushing through to the VP for the blue team right now. Carnifex needs some healing. Can't repair them, of course. Better to just march them back to base. Have Tyrant charging through. Uh oh, Alejandro, get out of there. It's gonna be okay, I think. 228 to 324. Another Purgatus. Hitting some Eldar stuff. Some sneaky stormtroopers trying to find a way to get onto the Fire Prism. Maybe where is the Fire Prism? It's over there. Red team still have it. Look at this. Blue team pushing through. Uh oh, Lictor might go down. Boom. Saved by a brother captain with demolishing strike. They're all going to turn on him though. And he needs to run away. Some retreating. They got the decap. They did get the decap. Avatar of Cain on the way for Brawler. Land Raider Crusader for Phoenix. I guess he's going to bring it to the west side. He might just push through mid with it. Blue team can't get on his VP. They might need that Land Raider to help. Avatar not worried about Leman Russ is apparently just going to march through here and use the Wailing Doom. Boom. Might get the autocannon off the field. Yep. I hear an orbital. Where is it? Over there. Going to take down the webway. Not sure it's going to do a whole lot else. 211 324. Another Purgatus. Been using that pretty damn well, has Morgan. Hit the Banshees. They do get away. Is the Autarch still alive? She is. It's a miracle. Really is a miracle. That's the seismic royal green crap there. Alejandro getting stuck into Banshees, but they are being healed by channeling runes. Thing is going to go down. Oh, a good special attack. That was pretty lucky. He might still get chased down here. 193 324 on the VPs. Uh oh. Zone throat. Gonna be taken out by the Avatar, I think. One more swing would do it. Looks like it's gonna pick up enough speed to get away. West side is uncapped. Not sure how they managed that, blue team. Well done. Look at his rosters. All full. Well, almost all of them. Where's that Land Raider? It looks like it is coming west side. Unfortunately, I can't see more than 6 units on these rosters here. Relic never thought anyone would ever have more than 6 units, apparently. Should we put an arrow in here so people can scroll? No. No one's ever going to have more than 6 units. 193 to 324 still. Going into base is the Avatar. A little bit cocky. Might pay for it. Here's another Avatar, though. This one might get chased down. Land Raider Crusader is there. Do a lot of damage to this thing. Oh, and it silences as well. That is very painful. 178 to 324. 2-1 cap for the red team. Wraith Lord getting stuck into some Grey Knight Terminators, who are in turn beating down some Wraith Guard. In fact, they finished them off there. Don't want to fight a Wraith Lord though. They don't have heavy melee. Very, very topsy-turvy engagement. Alejandro now fighting some Orks. He's found a Kommando to smack around. The natural VP's looking pretty quiet. Nobody really has supremacy in the mid. West side is going to turn blue, I think. Here comes some more Eldar, though, to contest it. Banshee is getting on the Purgation. Maybe saved there by that Carnifex Barb Strangler shot. Now, might have saved them. Wraith Lord healing up with Wraithbone. Blue team did not get the west side. Wraith Lord has done really well. Usually don't see it survive long in these big 3v3 fights, but he's still rocking. He's still going. 134 to 324. What was this? Oh no, Alejandro went down trying to get on the VP, I guess. Sorry about that little cut there. I had to go answer my phone. And Alejandro is still down. We're back over on the west side now. Land Raider doing some work. Might be able to facilitate a cap here. Some grenades being thrown at it. Don't think that's going to do the job, fellas. As you can see, the Land Raider not only regenerates your health, also regenerates your energy, which is pretty useful. Lots of kind of energy manipulation and regeneration stuff going on with Ordo Malleus. One of their themes. That's a nasty foot of Gork. Boom. Some dead termagants. Orks pushing through the mid with some power. What was that? Oh, it was you. Carnifex hiding over here. Don't want to blob up against a Barb Strangler Carnifex. Another Carnifex on the way for Floid. What's the Lictor up to? Oh, he's hanging out at base. Terminator is now moving in to defend the VP. Can this weird boy get this cap? I don't think so. Throws out his zap. He's going to jump from target to target. There we go. Jump to those Terminators. And now they've got far enough away. It didn't jump again. West side is turning blue. We have the Inferno pistol on the field now for the Inquisitor. And also Liber Heresius. Is it Liber or Liber? It's probably Liber, because I say everything wrong. 93 to 323. A lot of VPs to make up here, the blue team. Need to defend the west side fiercely. This is a Land Raider, and there are 2 Eldar players on the field, which means potentially a whole bunch of Eldritch Storms. And they've got some stuff to follow it up too, with Avatars and Wraith Lords. Here's the Wrath of Cain. Knocks back even Terminators. Banshees now on those. Judgment has gone down on the Banshees though. And they are going to run away. Yes, they are. I don't think the Inquisitor was in range to activate it though. Big fight here. See what those blasters can do to these Terminators. Some decent work, it seemed like. Here are some Paladins for Phoenix. Mixed in with those Terminators. I didn't even spot them. Those guys came in from the global bar rather than produced from the HQ like the Terminators were. Red team not giving up this fight. This Carnifex is a Thornback charging in, doing all sorts of work. Wow. And a Triner formation from Floid. Nicely done. And that has won the fight there. Unfortunately, Carnifexes can't cap. The Lictor can. Looks like he actually finished that cap. Awesome. Triple now for blue team. Flesh hooks the weird boy off it. And now he'll have to deal with a couple of Carnifexes if he wants to take that VP back. Poor Alejandro is still down. And the Commando's getting shots in. Can't let him do this for too long because those things pack a punch. Triple cap still in play. What is this? Eldar trying to push through. maybe flank inwards. Or outwards, I guess. But they're going to be seen off, I think. Do red team have what it takes to stand and trade on that west side? It's going to be tough. Eldar not known for their ability to stand and fight against big tier 3 armies. Especially since they don't have time field and stuff with no farseers. This Carnifex is going to go down. 60 red for taking down the Carnifex, not too bad. Tank buses are still in play. You see those blasters causing the flash kits to sometimes fall over, which knocks all the other orcs around them over. Alejandro's up trying to get revived, but needs to run away. Does he escape? Get out of there, Alejandro. Carnifex now being chased, and this one's level 3. Weird Boy throwing a whole mob of orcs forward with Obadiah. That's a very orky ability. Fire Dragons now in play from Hans. Another Leman Russ from Morgan. No knobs for Adila yet. The cannon needs to be careful. Doesn't want to take Leman Russ shots. West side is still blue. There's a 2-1 now. Where are red team going to hit? Oh, they can't hit mid. All of the orcs running away from scary, scary Terminator variants. Paladins with heavy melee. Going after the Imperial Guard now. Where's the other avatar? Did he go down? I guess he went down. I guess he went down. Fire Dragons trying to do some work with the distortion field global, protecting them from range damage, which is really helping, as you can see. Also getting some buffs from the avatar by just being close to it. That's a nasty Wailing Doom. Rocks dropping in now. 1-to-1 cap. At least one of those rocks hit pretty well. Down goes the Sentinel. That Sentinel was heroic. Terminators and Paladins now doing some work. Eldritch Storm misses. That's the first one I've seen. It looks like that was from Hans. Fire Prism for Brawler. Is it going to be tough enough to stand up over here though? Might want to focus on like Fire Dragons and stuff. Just a mass of Fire Dragons. At least you can retreat those things if they get in trouble. So tough though. So tough. 93 to 116. Avatar's done well. There's Leman Russ with an executioner. Can they cap though? Maybe some Kassakin can cap. These guys will cap faster once they have their sergeant. Here we go. Don't think they can stop it. Maybe the Fire Prism can get shot in. Meanwhile, sneaky Kommando trying to get on this VP, being knocked over by these grenades from the Stormtroopers though. He's got some grenades of his own. Be careful, fellas. Stuns himself, very orky, and now has some Eldar backup, including a D cannon. That could be nasty. Here come a whole bunch of orcs. Stink bombs. Shrugs it off with fanaticism. Orbital. Looks like it was mostly dodged, maybe. Got some flash kits over here. And a Trono formation now on these retreating orcs. Absolute mayhem. Single cap here for red. Floyd getting another Carnifex up. He lost that melee Carnifex. The Barb Strangler is still around, almost level 4 too. Doing frightful amounts of damage per shot now. West side is red. Well done, Brawler. How the hell did you get this VP? Don't think the Warlock's going to make it out of there. Oh, hey, maybe he will. Doesn't look like everything was focusing on him there. Oh, wow. Goes down in the end. Inquisitor is also down. Level 7. Double cap for red. It's getting very, very close. Very, very close. Blue team are getting a natural back. It's going to be a 2-for-1. And we might see Phoenix and Floyd push through mid. Granite Terminators and Paladins are mostly healed up. Enough to go marching through, I think. Lictor being sneaky. Level 3 Lictor. But they are taking the time to specifically defend this VP now, looks like, with some Banshees. The whole blob of Orks, I love this massive writhing green tide with guns that surges forward every now and then. See a council on the way for Brawler. Carnifex hanging out on the west side, looks like he's gone for a Thorn back over here. This is the Barb Strangler one, using this thing to block line of sight. And it is now level 4. And the Autarch, amazingly, is still alive. 3983. Are the red team even able to get back on that VP in any meaningful way? Or is it just better for them to focus mid? That's a good rock set up by the Warp Vomit. Terminators can't retreat, so stuns are really, really bad for them. That rock's hit pretty well. Can he manage all these Orks though in this fight? Paladin's getting very low, having to teleport out down to one model. Alejandro's in there helping, trying to tie up the Orks. He needs to try and tuck the flash kits. So I think, oh, the level 4 Carnifex goes down. Tyranids now looking depleted. Going down to the wire here. 2-1 cap for blue. Fire Dragons doing their thing. Almost took down Alejandro. He's level 8. This high of Tyrant now. Taking big swings is the Avatar. What's going on west side? It's turning red again. Eldritch is going to be dodged. None of them have hit from what I've seen. 36 to 47. Level 3 Dive Rangers able to finish the cap. See a council on the prowl. Avatar might be able to finish off this one. Phoenix, oh wow, lost both of their Terminator variants. They just could not get out of this fight. Look at the amount of bodies over here, including those Grey Knight Terminators. I guess the Paladins got chased back somehow. Single cap for red, is that going to be enough? Blue team are capping the west side. It's a double now for red. That could be it. Lots of commandos for Adila. Only one flash kit still around. 7 to 47. Blue team are going to get a 2-1. The Avatar still chasing around this Lehman Russ. Now getting blocked by a Seer Council. Boom, rear armor hit takes it down. Blue team looking very, very depleted here. But they have the VP capped. Don't have a lot to hold on to, only 7. But they have the 2-1 Paladins. More Paladins called in. Happy to go toe-to-toe with the Avatar at that much health. Oh yeah, that thing. Completely forgot about that thing. Can't remember what it's called now. Shockwave, I think, or something. It looks pretty cool. Down to 25 VPs is the red team. What's going on over here? The Autarch is capping. Kommando trying to tie up the range squads. Alejandro going after the Autarch and doing some serious damage, but she gets the decap. Flesh hooked off it now. Red team trying to pressure both sides. Now have a single cap, which might be enough. Alejandro trying to get it back. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it is. Single cap wins it for red. That was pretty damn close. Let's look at these heroes enter the game. Level 9 Inquisitor. Did some really good work over here. First with the crossbow bolt pistol. Then changing to Inferno. Some good Purgatus. Excruciators were also in play at some point. Alejandro with Rending Talons and Extend Carapace. Floyd, I mean, of course. And the brother captain, only level 3. Holy Armor of Titan, Psychic Clash, and Nemesis Demon Hammer. Couldn't quite get on this VP in time, the blue team, to get it back. Level 7 Warlock for Brawler. The Immolator stayed in until right at the end of the game. Warp Throw also. Much the same for Hans, but switching out the Immolator for the Witchblade of Kurnus. And a level 6 Kommando, doing some very good sneaky explodey commando things. And there you have it, guys. It was a close one. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.